Is this thing recording? I hope so. Alright, so I got some bad news for my car. So if you have a Samsung Galaxy S6, there's a feature on the phone called Live Audio, I think it is, or Live Now, or Live Play, something like that, inside the stock audio player that comes with your phone. And it has a bunch of these little knobs, or like two turntables on it that you can adjust the sound on whatnot. I ended up turning the bass, I think it was 2 over from normal, so 2 down, I guess, which would have been like 2 plus or something. And I think I blew the front 2 speakers because I turned the treble thing part on. I moved it 2 over to the left, no, to the right side. Oh man, my allergies are really bad, so you won't be doing this. I've never had allergies until like last year, freaking pollen and crap. But now whenever I do play songs, you hear this loud, you hear this like pop sound, you hear this thunk, and it's coming from these. It's like just, I don't know how to explain it, just this weird old like staticky pop sound that just goes on even if you're playing, you know, like some extremely low tempo mellow song that, you know, wouldn't put any strain and stress on your speaker, but now it just pops every now and then, like a good deal of the time. So I'm going to replace the speakers. Man, I just opened the door a little bit and I got all this dust that's just settling in, pollen or something, I don't know. But I gotta do the interior and the outside since we had like tornado storms and whatnot again, and it rained. So I'll be replacing them with these, which I pulled from the back door speakers because I ended up replacing them. These didn't have the bassiness that the stock back door speakers have, so I pulled them and bought just some new, what do you call it, some new bass stock speakers for the back doors. So I'm moving these to the front, or at least, you know, I still have them. I think I only used them for about a week, and then I pulled them because the car sounded too quiet. But since these are sort of like the front door speakers, then I'll just put these on the fronts, or at least that's the plan, since the front doors are popped. So I'll show you how that's done. I mean, I think I've done it before, and it's relatively easy. I don't know what my cat's freaking out about. There's nothing out there. But I have most of these screws pulled, at least on my door, just because I'm constantly taking it off. But there's one here. There's one there. There's one behind this clip, but I've lost the screw for that, or it's somewhere in here. I think it might be in here. At least I think it is. Or not. I don't know what I'm looking at. I think I'm looking at a fuse and one of these, and I have no idea what this is. What the heck is this? If any of you know what this is, what does this say? Oh, it's a Garmin. Oh! It's the GPS stand thing. Never mind. GPS stand, or GPS that I returned. But screw there, one here, then there's one underneath the door somewhere in here right there, which when I unscrewed it, I don't know if you can see it. The camera can focus in, but anyways, I think I lost it or something, or never really bothered to put it back in. And then there are a couple down here, 1, 2, and 3. And that's it. You remove those, this one and that one, and the whole thing just pops right off. I usually just start up here, so I'll remove these screws and show you how that's done. Alright, so I got all those screws taken out. I don't really know if these are the correct screws for the door, so if you ever do this, could you like take a picture of your screws and send them to me and tell me where each one of these goes? Because when I took mine to the shop, they like screwed it up, and I don't know if these are the speaker screws or what, but yeah. Not really sure if these are the ones, but this is what holds the plastic trim thing, whatever, to the door. I don't remember if I had the window down or not. I think I did. I think you might want to lower your windows. Toss my China flip key that didn't come with this thing, but that's fine. And then, oh, well, alright, there you go. And then you can't forget to take these things off too, which is pretty easy if I can get a hold of the door. They just pop right out. And they have these little grooves that fit into these little grooves here, so when you put it back, remember to get those lined up, or else you won't be able to lock or unlock your door, from the inside at least. Let's just set that down. And another thing that I was thinking about doing is buying a whole bunch of these and getting this leather trim here replaced to red leather or something, and leaving this here black and all of the other stuff black. But yeah, we'll see. And then I did buy some door handles, but the little clip things right there, these didn't fit them, but all of this was black. But since they didn't fit, I just sold them to someone who wanted them, who's skilled enough to cut this little trim piece thing to fit into the, you know, the holes on the new ones. But I didn't feel like messing with it, and I'm not exactly skilled enough for that. So like see this stuff here and these screws here, I don't know if these are the original, because these look just like the ones that are in, that hold my door together, or hold the trim thing down here. But I'm going to remove these 3 screws and the speaker will pop out. And the speaker just pops right out. I don't see any damage to the cone or anything, so I don't know if it's just my hearing or what, but I'm pretty picky when I'm listening to music, and if I hear like just slight distortion, I start taking things apart. But I believe this was one of the new ones or something that I bought. What does it say on here? 30 watts. But it just pops right out, and I mean, it's pretty easy. Here's the stock connector. You'll want to get the Mazda connectors that I'm going to show you here in a bit, so that your aftermarket speakers will plug into your car without you having to cut your stock harness, or speaker harness, whatever it is, which is this right here, which I've shown in a previous video. But at the time I had like a really crappy cell phone camera, and these here say, what is it, 180 watt peak, 60 watt RMS. I don't know what that says, but the website said that these were also 2 ohm. They can be 2 or 4 ohm or something like that, so that's why I got them. And this one here says, what does it say? Just says 30 watts. And that's about it. Nothing else. So it's pretty easy. This will just pop into that connector there. I'll just plug it in. And there it is, plugged in. So it should look just like that. That little plastic clip that clips into the stock speaker will fit outside of it. And then just push it back in and it should be good to go. Just be careful, because the magnet on it likes to stick to the door if you don't put it in there correctly the first time. But some of the holes here line up. I think I had to adjust it a little bit. Like that hole lines up, but then there's nothing here. I'll probably have to drill holes in there or something, or just adjust it to where I can get it to line up or something. I might just have to drill new holes into it, which is no problem since there's plenty of room. But Or I could just use these two here. That one right there, if you can see it, and this one here. So, and then there's the third one, but there isn't one for the fourth. I mean, I could put it there, but we'll see. I'll get this screwed on, and then I'll pick it back up. Alright, well, since my door, these front doors used to have those kicker LED marine speakers that had the LEDs behind the tweeter, that, or whatever this thing is that floats there. I've already had the crappy shop that did the work drilled a hole right in here that goes into the sheet metal or whatever this is. So I just used that hole and this one down here, and that's all I needed to do. As you can see, if this is even picking up, I can't see it so bright. Right there where they drilled, put a screw in, and it was just pretty much just resting up against the plastic. And then here's another one where they drilled a hole, as you can see right there, with these where'd they go? With these extremely skinny screws, which I don't know where these go to. So if you do take your car apart, let me know where these screws go so that I can like get my screws all in order. I mean, it's no big deal, but it's in there nice and steady. But let's see how it sounds. What do I do with this shit? Set on the key, or almost set on the key. Alright, so here's a little sound clip of what the speakers sound. I can't really tell if these sound a lot better than my my stock speakers over there, just because I only have one of them in, but it just sounds extremely clean and crisp right now, and I seem to feel a lot of bass coming from this one, which is weird. I don't know, I don't remember what these were. These are the Infinity something speakers with the tweeter in it, and so here's like a little clip. I don't know if the bass will pick up on it, but so there's that, and as you can see, it's got some like really good punch to it. At least the little bass clip of that song, you know, where it's like doo doo. Yeah, so it hits hard, which, I mean, it sure beats a lot, beats my current stock speakers that are blown right now, but if this sounds good, then, you know, I'll leave them in, and I don't know if it's my tweeters that I hear popping, or if it's those door speakers, so I'll just replace those and see how it sounds from there and whatnot. But there you go, you guys, that's how to replace your door speakers on your car. And let me see if I can find a song that's like extremely unknown that I won't get like copyrighted or whatnot, or my video taken down like some of the others. But alright, so here's a little clip of another song that's got some really punchy bass to it, which is like a remix or someone's take on a popular song. Hopefully this won't get, you know, like I said, I looked at my videos and a lot of them are copyrighted, so I don't know. Some people have said that, you know, they can't see any of my videos except for like maybe one, so that's probably why. But which I think is like a really stupid thing, that, you know, just because you play like a little 30-minute to 1-minute clip of a song, that, you know, your whole entire video is taken down or whatnot, or made to where only people who have the link can see it, but if you try searching it, it just doesn't pull up, which is extremely stupid and really annoying because, you know, I highly doubt that some of this shitty-ass royalty-free music that YouTube wants you to use will fucking play, you know, get the high notes and whatnot and show you the, you know, the power of this speakers or whatnot, which is dumb. And speaking of YouTube, somebody, some N4G TV or something said that they wanted to sponsorship my channel or something. But I'm not a gaming channel. I think I've only posted like maybe 3 videos of like video game stuff, but yeah, it's not my thing. I mean, my channel here is just mostly just my day-to-day life and me attempting to learn how to work on my own car. You know, I mean, I'm pretty sure if I had like a lot of friends and such, or didn't have like really bad social anxiety, or, you know, didn't walk like a fucking troll, which, you know, story behind my fucking weird ass walk and how it was is that I was in a car crash years ago and it like fucked up some of my spine bones or whatnot, spinal cord, neck bones, whatever. If I like get them put back into place, you know, there's like a chance that I could end up paralyzed. So it's like, oh fuck it, you know, I'll just, you know, I mean, fuck, nobody wants to date me, so it's like, let's just toss in some fucking troll walk while we're at it. But anyways, here you go. This will be extremely loud just so that you can hear it. Or maybe I should turn the volume down and crank it up. But anyways, there's a speaker. And the tweeter thing there is turned on. Those speakers are extremely nice looking whenever they're thumping. Well, let me see, what did that do? Shit. How do I get out of my car now? Which one did I just pull on? Oh, there we go. So there we go. Weight reduction too while you're at it. So there you go, you guys. That is how you do it. I think I got these speakers for like $50 or something off of oh, what did I get them off of? I got them off of, I want to say it was Sonic Electronic, I think is who I bought them through. Everyone says Crutchfield, but I found these for $50 on, I think it was like before Christmas or something like that, or Black Friday, and they're like $150 or $180 speakers that I got on sale for $50, which, you know, was a steal. And there it is. So, 2-way car audio loudspeakers. And my little cat, this is the widow Bella. I don't know why I talk to her that way, but freaking hair is what gets all over that. Look at that. Another reason why I always keep that brush thing in there, just to get it. Just because it seems to stick to the Meguiar's stuff, or static, I don't know. I touch her and I get shocked. Just a real static electricity, and that's why she doesn't like getting petted on her body. Whew. So there you go, you guys. Alright, you guys, so there it is with the windows all up, both speakers installed. I don't know how well you can hear that, but it is just crisp and clean. There's no distortion in it, but this is also playing off of the CD player. I did find that whenever you do Bluetooth streaming, the Bluetooth streaming, it's a little bit lower. Like, I want to say maybe by 5 or 10. I don't know if that's just the phone, or I'm pretty sure that's something. Oh shit! Well, that was supposed to mute. I guess I hit the wrong one, but I don't know what CD this is. Something I made way back in the day, but that was loud as hell. Here you go. I highly doubt I'll get like copyrighted for some like extremely old unknown song. That if you do know this song, then I'll be surprised. You get some cool points. and you can kind of hear and feel the bass in it a little bit, that zzz sound. Some like slight rattlings going on somewhere. Could be because I don't have the door thing on and those little things are hitting it, but yeah, there's those speakers, those Infinity, whatever these things are. I guess I finally found a good use for them. They're not exactly good for the back doors. I mean, the car sounded a lot lower with the back door speakers replaced with these. So these, it actually sounds pretty decent, at least CD wise. Bluetooth streaming wise, it was down by at least, I want to say, maybe 10 volume levels, 10 at the max. So what, like 25 would be like extremely loud. With the stock speakers, it's now like as if it was maybe 15 or even 20, depending on the song that's playing. But they do have some hits, and that's the button I meant to hit. But they sound good. They sound a lot better as front door speakers than they do rear speakers. Oh, I didn't even have the little tweeter turned on, so let's go check the other door and make sure those are on. Of course, the door's got to be locked, and I don't have the key. I have this weird phobia of always locking doors. I don't know. But let's see here. Let's see if I have it turned on for this speaker. Yes, I do. Okay, maybe that'll help some. That might clear up some of the lack of sound that I was talking about it being a slightly lower than my stock speaker. I didn't have the tweeters on. Release this one here. All right. Well, again, this is playing on CDs, so yeah, that definitely sounds a hell of a lot better. I thought I had the RoboCop theme song on this CD from like the Super Nintendo game or regular Nintendo, I think it was. Trying to find it, but so far no luck. Oh well then, how about some Crystal Method? This has some like killer bass. So let's see what it's at, like 20. Can't really detect it. Oh yeah, the whips of it. The whips of it. So yeah, those are some definitely, you know, good speakers to upgrade your front speakers if you start to make weird, I don't know, popping sounds and whatnot. But and it should only take you like, I don't know, maybe 10-15 minutes, maybe less. I mean, it took me 5 minutes just to do that side over there, or under, yeah, about 5 minutes, but I only had 2 screws holding that door in place. And then that was it. Took 2 screws off. I think I only had this one here and this one here holding the other side on. And that was it. Super easy. Definitely a good upgrade over the stock paper cones. And I don't know if that's a tweet or what that's supposed to be in there, but I mean you can just tell the difference. Paper cone and your junk. or here's your junk and there's your good stuff. So I guess I'm pretty happy that I held on to those, because I think I was going to give them away or sell them or something like that. I don't know. But I thought, well, you know, they're decent speakers, and everyone on the forums and whatnot talks about them or praises those speakers. So I thought, well, I guess I'll just keep them and just buy some stock ones, and and that. But there's that. Now I just need to find some for the rear speakers. I think somebody posted some. God, that's getting annoying. Posted some rear speakers or something like that on one of my videos that I gotta check out. But then I also saw another guy post some that were just like this, but they were JL or JBL or whoever the hell that is that makes really good expensive stuff. Posted some that he bought that were 2 ohm speakers, and he got them for $50 off eBay. So I'm kind of tempted between those or the ones that I was posted on, but I could always just buy them and try them out and see which ones I like best. I mean, I really don't want to put an amp in and mess anything up. I'll see about it, just because I don't want to invest a whole bunch of money on that stuff and then then have to completely redo the entire car just because I've decided to go to a 4 ohm. But I know that I will be taking the car to the audio shop to get these tweeter speakers here yanked out and replaced with some good ones. So I mean, that's next, and way better. I mean, the center dash speaker that I replaced mine with is really good. It's very clear, no raspiness. I think the cone was made out of like glass fiber or something like that. I don't know, something, or metallic. I don't remember, but it is extremely clean and extremely loud. Definitely complements these speakers and these tweets. I mean, I may have to turn the tweets down on the head unit, just because my ears are ringing right now from just playing that one song. So there you go, you guys. And the same process is done for the back doors too. Extremely easy. There's another screw right in here, and you don't want to touch this one right here. Well, I did, but I can't seem to get it to go back in, so it just kind of sits in there because I can't get the screw out, and I can't get it back in the hole to line up. So, well, I don't know. I really don't remember. I think it had to come out, but it's not, doesn't hold this handle to this thing. As you can see over here, the doors are held on by their own weird little Allen TriStar something screw. So, removing the one that looks like as if it holds it into place won't damage anything. As you can see, that one, well, shit, I don't know where it comes out at, but that's what the inside of your door looks like. So now that I have it off, I'm going to clean mine up. As you can see, it's pretty dirty under there. Oh, no way, I just got this dirty. My styrofoam. I guess I'll flip it around. Gently lay it there. And there you go, you guys. Extremely easy stuff to do.